Silent mode, and please make sure that you wait till the entire graduation ceremony is over. You're not allowed to leave before the entire ceremony is over. And also, once again, a reminder to switch off your mobile phones or have it on silent mode. Enjoy the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to the ESOFT Uni Graduation Ceremony 2025. Right at the outset, we'd like to warm welcome to our chief guest, Senior Professor Chandana P. Udavata, former Vice Chancellor, Sabaragama University of Sri Lanka, and former Vice Chairman, UGC, and Senior Professor. In keeping with tradition, we'd like to start off with the lighting of the oil lamp. We invite Senior Professor Chandana P. Udavata, also Dr. Diane Rajapaksa, Chairman, Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, Professor Mukesh Limbachia, Director, Strategic Partnering and Development, and Professor of Civil Engineering, Dr. Pushpa Kumarapeli, Associate Professor and the School Director of Learning and Teaching, Ms. H.D. Chandima Janaki, Additional Secretary, Non-State Higher Education Division, Ministry of Education, Professor Veranja Karunaratna, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development, Dr. Dilina Herat, Pro Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni Colombo, Dr. Hazel Messenger, Pro Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni Kandy,
Emeritus Professor Anuma Beratna, Dean, Faculty of Business and Law, ESOFT Uni, Professor Ketsiri Lianage, Senior Consultant, Faculty of Engineering, ESOFT Uni, Dr. Tilak Chaminder, Dean, Faculty of Computing, ESOFT Uni, Dr. Uday Vijay Naika, Dean, Postgraduate Studies and Research, ESOFT Uni, Mr. Prasad Piris, Chief Executive Officer, ESOFT College of Engineering and Technology, Ms. Kosambika Devendra, Registrar, ESOFT Uni, one parent representative and one student representative.
Thank you very much. We'd like to invite our dignitaries to take their seats on stage. Thank you very much. You may all take your seats. So let me once again say Ayubowan, Vanakkam, Assalamu Alaikum. A very good afternoon to all of you. Warm welcome to the ESOFT Uni Graduation Ceremony 2025. We'd like to extend a warm welcome once again to our chief guest, Professor Chandana Uduvatta. Also warm welcome to our special invitees, including our industry partners, collaborators, and all you dignitaries present here with us. A special welcome to the Chairman and Managing Director of ESOFT Group of Companies, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development, the Vice Chancellor, Deans, Heads of Departments, academic staff, and non-academic staff. And not forgetting you, our valued graduates and proud parents. Well, you graduates, today marks a milestone in your academic journey. You've worked with commitment, dedication, hard work to achieve all your goals and aspirations. And today is definitely a moment of joy, happiness, and celebration. And we are all here on this very special day of yours.
For 25 years, ESOFT has been at the heart of Sri Lanka's education journey, opening doors, shaping futures, and building a nation of talent. Today, as we celebrate a proud legacy, we look ahead with a bold new vision. Our new identity, ESU, ESOFT Uni, takes higher education to world-class status. With campuses in Colombo, Kandy, and Jaffna, we are nurturing globally competitive professionals driven by innovation, inspired by research, and ready to lead the world. With a 40-branch network spread across Sri Lanka, ESOFT continues to empower youth with skills and qualifications that matter. From vocational training to IT, from business to emerging technologies, ESOFT is shaping the workforce that drives national progress. Our global footprint is growing. From Bangkok to Singapore, ESOFT International leads collaborative models in higher education. Through transnational education, we are sharing Sri Lanka's academic excellence with the world. Through Skill Global, based in the UK, we take our homegrown content to the world, delivering micro skills and role-based learning via distance education. ESOFT is breaking barriers and reaching learners beyond borders. From a proud Sri Lankan foundation to a global stage, from classrooms to boardrooms, from skills to innovation, this is not just education, it is transformation. ESOFT is building the future for Sri Lanka and for the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, this institution began its remarkable journey over 25 years ago as ESOFT, a pioneering education provider that soon became a household name for quality higher education and professional training in Sri Lanka. Through dedication, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to academic excellence, ESOFT nurtured thousands of students, equipping them with the skills of confidence to excel both locally and globally. Building on this legacy, ESOFT is now transformed into ESU, ESOFT Uni. This transformation is not merely a change in name, but a milestone that elevates the institution into a fully fledged university.
And with this change comes expanded opportunities, a wider range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs, enhanced research avenues, stronger international partnerships, and a student experience that meets the highest global standards. And for our students, this journey means more than just education. It means belonging to a university that carries a legacy of 2.5 decades, now strengthened with the prestige and credibility of university recognition. Every graduate present here today is a living example of that progress and transformation. This convocation is not just a celebration of individual success, but also of the journey of ESOFT to ESU, ESOFT Uni, marking 25 plus years of growth, excellence, and impact.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to address you all, we invite the former Vice Chancellor of Slintic Academy, affiliated to Sri Lanka Institute of Nanotechnology, former Chairman of the Intellectual Property Advisory Commission of Sri Lanka, former Chairman of the Science and Technology Commission of Sri Lanka, and currently he serves as the Commissioner of the Sri Lanka Inventors Commission. Graduated from the University of Colombo with a first class in Bachelor of Science Honours degree in Chemistry. He earned his PhD in Synthetic Organic Chemistry from the University of British Columbia, Canada. Was the awardee of several postdoctoral fellowships, and he served as a visiting scientist of many prestigious universities and institutes, including Uppsala University in Sweden, Mahidol University in Thailand, University of British Columbia in Vancouver, Canada, and University of Kansas in the United States of America.
He served as the head of the Department of Chemistry in University of Peradeniya from 2005 to 2008. He served as the science team leader at Slintic Academy from 2008 to 2014 until he became its Associate Director of Science and Strategic Relations in 2014. He has an excellent research career in the fields of nanotechnology. His high-impact research includes nanotechnology-based solutions to slow release of fertilizer and biologically important compounds, chemistry of endemic plants, taxonomy, and search for new lichen species from Sri Lanka, development of a scalable process for production of TiO2 from ilmenite sand, natural polymers as substitutes of asbestos, and drug delivery systems containing nanomaterials and nanocomposites. He has received numerous awards, including Knight of the Order of Academic Palms, awarded by the government of France in 2012, Presidential Award for Research, NSF Award for Scientific Excellence, and / Lifetime Achievement Award. He has supervised more than 27 PhD research students and 15 MPhil research students. He has authored more than 185 research articles, books, monographs, and book chapters, and inventor of 17 patents. He is one of the highest cited scientists in Sri Lanka. I would now like to invite Professor Viranja Karunaratne, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, to address the gathering.
Thank you for that introduction. Good afternoon, Managing Director and Chairman of ESOFT, ESU, Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa, and the Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Amila Bandara, the Deans of Faculties who are here, and the two Pro-Vice Chancellors, Kandy and Colombo, and your heads of departments and your academics. In many ways, the most important people other than you who are seated here. And your registrar, Ms. Kosambika Devendra, and a host of people who I should mention, I may not, but I will also include, last but not least, Ms. Janaki, who is the Additional Secretary of the Non-State Division of the Ministry of Higher Education. She and I go a long way in developing private universities, as well as have worked earlier, and her presence here is no doubt a major encouragement to those graduates who are receiving degrees under the Ministry of Higher Education approved programs. So with that, I want to now talk to you, the graduates. This is a doubly important day for you. You're getting graduated, which is amazingly exciting. I was there once before, and it was such a blur, I can't remember much of what happened. I hope you are in better senses. Secondly, it's important because under the new ESU branding logo, you're those first graduates with BScs to graduate. Isn't that exciting? Looking back, you can always tell, even now, your parents and those people who you meet, and when the ESU story is written in the future, you can always say, I was one of the first graduates to graduate from this newly branded ESU Uni, which is currently operating in Kandy and Colombo and soon to happen in Jaffna. So overall, it's very exciting. Students, you did what you never thought, some of you never thought you would achieve. Doing an undergraduate degree is a personal journey, personal transformation that all of us go through. We have our stories. Each and every one of you who are graduating here have your own stories to tell. And they are very different from each other. Some may have had a very easy time passing your courses. Some may have had financial difficulties. Therefore, the shadow of those difficulties were hanging over you always. Some may even have found your academic work challenging, and group work, take-home assignments, tutorials, endless, seemingly endless process of learning. Right? Being a teacher, student first, teacher second, I know the difficulties you go through. But you have never stopped believing that, and in you, and your parents also never stopped believing in you, that you could do it. I'm sure your parents huddled together in the middle of the night thinking, will my son or will my daughter have an easier time graduating? And they were eagerly waiting for this day. I'm proud of you graduates. I'm honored to be with you because I was, as I told you, have experienced everything you've gone through. I'm looking at every one of you, admiring and cheering you into your brave, wild, and exciting, wonderful future. It's going to be a mixed ride, right? You're in your mid-20s. There's decades of working life left in you. Way more than 25 years. So many things are going to happen to you. And yes, I cheer you to your brave, wild and wonderful future. So today I'm not going to talk to you too much about, although it's your core subjects, getting your top-up degrees from Kingston University. So IT and probably the ever-present discussion about AI is all over the place. In many a room, AI is the elephant in the room that everybody knows is there, but no one wants to really touch it or talk about it in ways. So many of you think it's disruptive, but that's not what I want to talk to you about. What will happen will happen. And I'm sure you're resilient, you're prepared for any changes that are going to happen. However, let me say this. Your path in 2025 is going to be different to your path in 2028, and that is going to be different to your path in 2035. That's for sure. When I say different, it doesn't mean it's going to be bad or good, it's just going to be different. And you need to be prepared for this. Instead, I want to talk about core human values that we must all possess. No AI, no technology, no future changes in our species. We name ourselves Homo sapiens sapiens. Core values cannot change. Regardless of where you come from, regardless of where you live geographically, if you are in this planet, we have a set of core values, and those cannot change. And those were true, at least, if not longer, for the past 100,000 years. You or we or our ancestors, once we are told, they lived in caves as hunter-gatherers in small groups. And they passed on what they learned to the younger generations. That was then, or that is commonly called cultural transmission. but really what they meant is education. They educated their young on how to do hunter-gathering. And evolution was kind to us. They allowed us to walk on 2 feet, allowed us speed to run away from the animals who would come to kill us. So we evolved, we developed, we educated our young. And over the generations, in that 100,000 years, nothing probably changed for a very long time until we became an agricultural society 6,000 years ago. We became agriculturists. We started farming, we started living in separate houses, left the cave. And that time it was called agricultural technology. The first wave of technology after the hunter-gatherer technology to overcome us is the agricultural technology. Did we lose jobs during that time? Yes, we did lose jobs. Hunter-gatherers were no longer required. That was a skill that was forgotten. What you needed to learn was how to grow crops and how to increase your harvest, when to plant, when to harvest, and so on and so forth. So after that 6,000 years, we lost jobs. I told you that. So our economy developed. People multiplied. There were more human beings on the planet because we could eat 3 meals for the first time. When we were in the cave, we probably ate only 2 meals. There was no food to eat. We got used to eating 2 meals. So today, eating 3 meals is standard, and thanks to our agricultural revolution, which produced an abundance of food for us to eat. 4,000 years ago, that is 2,000 years after the agricultural revolution, we had the Bronze Age, where bronze, which is an alloy of copper and tin, was developed. So the bronze makers then are like the app makers today. Bronze technology was exceptionally popular. If you knew how to make things out of bronze, you were considered like a software engineer or something like that. They were highly regarded humans. So we started writing on bronze plaques. Written language came. So with the Bronze Age, did we lose jobs? Yes, we lost jobs. Society was resilient enough to adapt to the job changes. So then came the Industrial Revolution in 1825 in Manchester, where the steam engine, sewing machines came. And need I remind you that we lost jobs again? So this is not a case where artificial intelligence, we are told, is going to take away some jobs and we are going to lose jobs. This is nothing new to us. We have always been resilient as a species. And our society, we have adjusted. We have relearned our technologies and we have moved forward. So that's the message that I want to give you. So never fear of technology that's going to sweep the planet. Never fear. There will be others after artificial intelligence. So let's hope that the planet will be a better place because of AI. So let me ask you, turning back to your graduation, what are you going to do with this wild and precious life of yours? Have you ever asked that question from yourself? Probably too early to ask that. Maybe after tonight's celebrations, you'll ask that tomorrow. From yourself. What am I going to do? Soon, you have to leave your parents' guidance. You have to guide yourself. And remember, nobody likes to fail, but failure is part of your life. Failure is part of our life. The great Nelson Mandela once said, you either win or you learn. You never fail. Failure is a learning experience, sometimes more valuable than winning. So, and learning is important. If your uniform isn't dirty, you haven't played the game. You got to have if you play a game, your uniform must be dirty, right? So that's Your uniform is dirty because you have had excellent defense if you are a rugby player and not allowed your opposition to score goals, you tumble, you jump, and then your uniform gets dirty. So you need to understand that as well. So my hope for all of you here, for every single one of you, is that you're going to walk across the stage in a few minutes and get your degree. And you're going to go tonight, maybe you're going to celebrate. Maybe tomorrow night also. You're given that freedom to do it. Maybe the whole week. That's okay. Right? We all like to have a little fun after 3 years of hard work. So, and when you're going to go start your career, you're going to find something, please find something you love doing. That's very important. Don't try to live, it's been said many times on this stage before, don't live other people's lives. Don't do things because your parents tell you that's what we want you to do. It's good to listen to your parents. I'm not saying discard their views, but you are your own master. You need to understand that, and you're going to pick the field, you're going to go and ride it all the way to the top. So let me tell today, for you to build a life that makes you smile, that's very important. In the simplest of moments, the things that you make you smile. And of lives does not look good, the type of life that does not look good on an Instagram. Instagrams are filled with dramatic smiles, dramatic news, but choose the life that is very simple. And your friends, if you send it on Instagram, they might be bored with it. But sometimes boredom is good. Medically, it's been proven that people, when they are bored, your default mode in the brain starts getting activated. And that default mode is very important. And that default mode allows you to ask questions like, what is the purpose of life? Why am I here for? Why am I struggling with a boss with whom I can't work? Maybe I should change the job. Maybe I should go tell thanks to my boss who is such a nice guy. That I wish all the bosses in the world are like that. So this default mode is very important for us. Being bored, there's nothing wrong with it. And that's the message that I want to give you. And today, all our known frameworks and processes are challenged. We're living in a very fast-paced world. Employers are increasingly looking for problem solvers. They're looking for people with high GPAs. I have to tell you that as the Vice Chancellor, please do aspire to get high GPAs. At least you'll get called for an interview if you have a high GPA. But beyond the high GPA, people are looking for problem solvers because the business cycle is moving very rapidly. So if you don't know how to solve problems, the person who joined the company at the same job, the person who is a problem solver might get ahead before you if the push comes to shove. So that's important to be a problem solver. And then multi-year strategic plans are kind of getting useless now. You can't plan for multi-year planning because your earth under your feet are changing now, moving every day. In order to stay in the same place, you have to run. And I keep telling this to challenge my younger students that you need to be like a person running with a medicine for which a disease has not been discovered yet. Let me repeat that. You need to run like a person with a medicine for which a disease has not been discovered yet. And at the end of your run, hope that the disease has been discovered and you are the first one to give that medicine. So that's the life you should aspire to. Unfortunately, we can't sit around. You have to challenge yourself constantly. So of course, any standards that you keep for yourself should be worth having, should be a challenge to meet. There is no point in setting easy targets, easy standards, and most of the time, sometimes you will fall short. But what is nice about having your own set of standards is that from now on, you will fill your own report card. Your teachers have gone now. They have graduated you. You are your own teacher. Now you are free to fill your report card. You are your own professor now. But I tell you, be kind to yourself. Grade you on a curve. Please, grade you on a curve. Because sometimes you do well, sometimes you don't. And give yourself extra credit. That's important. Your teachers may not have been giving you extra credit. Give yourself extra credit. Because you deserve it. Because you are trying hard to do things for yourself. And the data tell us in an audience like this, global data tells us that there are going to be CEOs in front of me. There are going to be startup founders here. There are going to be non-profit leaders here in this audience. Please promise me one thing. When you go up the ladder and become that CEO, become that startup founder, be still human when you get there. It's important to be human when you get there. Winston Churchill once has said many comments, but I'm quoting a comment that he said at an educational institute. So it's important. He said, never give in. Never give in. Never, in nothing, great or small, give in. Except to convictions of honor and good sense. For that, you are allowed to give in. So, don't be bullied by those heavyweights who might come to bully you, but argue with people logically and with good sense. I always keep telling my students, don't raise your voice when you make an argument. Win an argument by making a logical set of points. Loud voices don't win arguments. They just scare people off your radar. If you want honestly to win arguments with people, be logical. And that's what you have to do. As leaders of change, please act as leaders of hope. Hope is very important these days. And in our difficult times, organizations need hope. It's a person, it's an employee which brings hope to a company that goes up the ladder. And hope is much different than optimism. The word optimism is very different to hope. Optimism is a static, instinctive state of mind. It's a static, instinctive state of mind. But hope is forward-looking. Hope is always linked to a project. Hope is always linked to a dream. Hope is always linked to a person. So bring hope to wherever you go. And optimism will follow. Creating hope within your organization is really important. And my final request to all of you graduating students in this exciting day of yours is whatever you do after this moment, few minutes, separates you from receiving your degree certificate. Whatever you do after that, commit yourself. If you commit yourself to doing something in life, do it well. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. People give empty promises, but don't do anything, which only means you have wasted your time. So whatever you do, in addition, go with all your heart, and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your valuable words of advice to all the graduates present here today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the pleasure of inviting our chief guest to address you all. He obtained his BSc degree from the University of Peradeniya in 1986, followed by an MPhil in 1991 and a PhD in 1996. through collaborative studies at the University of Peradeniya and Uppsala University, Sweden. He also holds a postgraduate diploma in chemistry and chemical engineering from the Tokyo Institute of Technology, Japan in 1997, and the biotechnology from South China Agricultural University, China in 2006, as well as a postdoctoral training at Kochi University, Japan from 1998 to 2001. With over 37 years of academic experience, he has served as a lecturer, professor, and senior professor in chemistry, in addition to being Vice Chancellor of the Sabaragama University of Sri Lanka from 2014 to 2017, and Vice Chairman of the University Grants Commission from 2021 to 2024.
He has supervised numerous postgraduate research students and published extensively with over 25 refereed journal papers, 40 conference communications, 6 monographs, and 5 patents. His research primarily focuses on chemistry and mineralogy of gem minerals, hydrothermal processing technologies, and value addition of Sri Lankan economic minerals. He continues to contribute significantly to higher education, research, and academic development in Sri Lanka. I would now like to invite our chief guest, Senior Professor Chandana P. Udawatta, to address the gathering.
Very good afternoon. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Viranjana Karnaratna, Dr. Kayan Rajapaksa, the Group Manager, Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, and representative from Kingston University, the academic staff, the deans, heads of the departments of ESOFT campus, and then most importantly, dear students and your proud parents. It is a profound honor and privilege to stand before you today for this wonderful event, the Graduation 2025 of ESOFT or ESU campus or uni. So, with distinguished members of the Kingston University, those who have collaborative work, and you have well recognized higher education, foreign higher education institutes. So in this session, the Kingston University is representing, especially for this top topic, I think, work with the Kingston University. And I'm deeply grateful to you, the organizing committee, for inviting me to grace this occasion as the chief guest and ask me to speak a few words to our students. As a member of the academic community, I have witnessed a transformation of countless young minds into accomplished graduates. Today, I offer you my heartfelt congratulations and a few words of encouragement our Vice Chancellor has already detailed several encouragement words. So that might help you to embark on the next chapter of your journey. This celebration marks the culmination of years of dedication, hard work, and perseverance. This is not only a personal achievement, but also a meaningful achievement for you, not only you, definitely your parents, and when you think about in all, also to the entire country. We celebrate not the best academic success, but a powerful journey on excellence and resilience and transformation. As you move forward, remember, the education is a powerful tool, but the way you use that make a matter. Your time at ESOFT has gone your knowledge, have given your knowledge or have gained your knowledge and skills that make the foundation. What you do with these these resources will define your future. Let me also acknowledge this remarkable legacy of ESOFT campus. Now they are proudly making 23 years of unwavering excellence in higher education. Over the last 2.5 decades, ESOFT has become one of the Sri Lankan most respected private campus. We also recognize the quality of the academic program. With modern infrastructure and student-centered learning for teaching and commitment of innovation. So ESOFT campus has 6 faculties and more than 40 branches island-wide. A small that gives 30 more degree programs, both graduate and postgraduate, and also diploma. So I heard that there are 400 full-time academic staff members. Even some state universities, we don't have that type of resources where you have in ESOFT campus. And serving over 35,000 students. So annual registration is over 35 to 40,000 according to the register of the ESOFT campus. ESOFT's contribution is extended or beyond the classroom. It has become a trusted academic partner for students who seek not only qualification, but a meaningful path to a better future. In particularly, so ESOFT, even before the early stages, so if ESOFT mainly focused on IT development in the country, but now slowly you have developed your programs. So you have widened your programs or developed your programs, and you are offering even the other subject also like education. That IT development reflects a deep dedication to empowering those who will shape, who want to shape the next generation. This mission has been strengthened to strategic partnerships with reputed international universities. Your particular courses are, I think, strengthened by the Kingston University. So, having world-class standards and the forward thinking, the academic culture that aligns with the ESOFT vision. The graduates, dear students, you are a proud product of this powerful academic alliance. You are not given only equipped with the knowledge, but you are also guided by purpose. The degree you hold is not only a certificate. It's a symbol of responsibility. It calls you to serve. It calls you to guide. It calls you to lead and to uplift the minds and lives of our nation's children. This achievement would not have been possible without the dedicated service of ESOFT campus, the academic staff, administrative staff, and non-academic staff. Your guidance and mentorship and tireless effect have shaped these young minds, thousands of young people or students, their future. On behalf of everyone, I would like to give my sincere appreciation and respect to the staff of the ESOFT. So allow me to share the conviction I told deeply. The education is a single most powerful tool for national development. So you are the teacher who has done your job 100% perfect. In a world that is rapidly changing, our society looks to educators like you to build character, nature, values, and unlock human potential. So, you have to upload the standards and excellence that ESOFT and the partner universities present. The lifelong learning, the bold thinkers, and above all, the competitive, the leaders, both in your classroom and also your communities. You have to think about that in future, because from tomorrow onwards, so as the Vice Chancellor mentioned, so you have big task ahead. To the leadership of ESOFT and collaborative universities, I extended my warm congratulations for this remarkable academic partnership and for your unwavering commitment to educational quality and accessibility. To our graduates again, big congratulations once again. As you step forward from this milestone, may it be a turning point that opens pathways to highest and successful future. The journey does not end here. It has only just begun. Go forward with pride of your heart and knowledge in your hand and a vision to serve in your soul. Thank you very much again. I'm sorry, when I was taking, I could not mention Mrs. Chandima Janaki's name. Sorry for that. Who is the director of this non-state higher education institute. Sorry, Chandima. Right, that concludes my word of appreciation and also some words I encourage our students. I would like to wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Senior Professor, for sharing your words of wisdom and wealth of experience with all our graduates present here today. And to address you all now on this momentous occasion is a leading figure in education and IT, founded ESOFT in 2000 and currently serves as the chairman and managing director of the ESOFT group of companies. In addition to his leadership roles, he actively lectures in programs of undergraduate and postgraduate level. And ladies and gentlemen, his educational journey began at Maliyadeva College, Kurunegala, followed by an MBBS from the University of Colombo. However, his passion for IT and teaching started after he finished the BCS professional examinations, even before entering the medical college. He also holds a postgraduate diploma in advanced software engineering from the University of Westminster, UK, an MBA from the London Metropolitan University, UK, and an honorary fellowship from the Kingston University.
Currently, he is reading for his Doctor of Business Administration at the University of Colombo. He has received numerous other accolades, including the Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 2021. Beyond ESOFT, he has been the president of the Computer Society of Sri Lanka in 2015 and 2016. And during this time, he also served as the president of the Southeast Asia Regional Computer Confederation, and he currently serves as president of the Sri Lanka Association of Non-State Higher Education Institutes and chairman at Federation of Information Technology Industry, Sri Lanka. I would now like to invite Chairman and Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, Dr. Dan Rajapaksa, to address the gathering.
Right, sorry, good afternoon. Professor Chandana, Ms. Chandana Udavatta, Professor Chandana Udavatta, our chief guest for this session today. Professor Varanja Karunaratna, Vice Chancellor of ESOFT Uni, Ms. Chandima Janaki, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Education, Professor Mukesh Limbashia, our representative and our friend from Kingston University, Pro-Vice Chancellors, heads of faculties, senior academics, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, it is a great honor and a privilege for me to stand before you and address on this momentous occasion. So first of all, let me congratulate all of you for successfully completing your programs and being eagerly waiting for the next few minutes to walk on this stage and receive your degrees from prestigious Kingston University, London. So congratulations, well done. Since we are about 30 minutes behind the schedule, and also there's another session that is coming up, and also there's another evening function, which is a graduation ball. So back-to-back events. So I will make my speech very short. Let me start with a small quote from Martin Luther King Jr. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. We all know that education is a very important thing that can transform lives. But how you can make your education more meaningful and productive and effective to build a successful career depends on, bringing that with a lot of value, ethics, character into your practice and professional career. That is where your education becomes meaningful. So let me tell you three principles, I would say three fundamental principles that you can, continue to live by or practice in your respective careers in the future, which can make your career more rewarding and successful. All what we want is that. Your parents want that, your family wants that. We're having invested in education, we want to build successful careers. So these are three secrets. They are not secrets actually, but I have practiced these things in my personal life as well, which has helped me to grow. So let me share those three. First, number one is actually continuous learning and adaptability is one of the most important rules that will help you to build a successful career. Because we all know technology and the world around us is going to change very fast. We can't be living static. They say education should be lifelong. The education is lifelong doesn't mean, for example, not like me, don't think about doing your DBA at the age of 52. Now I'm actually reading a DBA at Columbia University at the age of 52 because I kept on postponing that because of my business engagement. So continuous learning doesn't mean that you need to learn in classrooms, right? Learning is something that you have to make it a habit if you really want to keep yourself updated and up to date. So, and also the most important thing today is basically with the rapidly changing world around us and the technology around us, including the AI, which all of us having some kind of a fear, you should be able to adapt. Because your roles in your organizations are going to change. Jobs might be there, but what you do as a job may change. So therefore, for example, future educators, what they will have to do will not be what they are supposed to do today. So therefore, adaptability is important. If you ask one of my strongest personality or character is that I can adapt into any situation. Right? From a medical doctor to become an educationist, to become an entrepreneur, an IT specialist, you can see that how fast I can adapt into different situations. If you want in the evening, for example, if the music doesn't work in the graduation ball, I can become your DJ as well. So that's how I'm good at adapting, right? Just maybe sometimes that part may be a little bit of boasting, but however, adaptability is something that is going to be very important. So, ground rule 2, build strong relationship. Build strong relationship. Your network is what is going to be your net worth in the end, right? You need to have strong relationship, and for that you need to have, character, good character, which people can trust, which people can believe and have confidence on you. So integrity is very, very important. You will not have lasting relationship if you do not have integrity within you. So if you want to have lasting relationships, you need to have that good quality, good integrity within you. If I tell me my network is actually, if you go back to my school, my village, I was born in a town called Naramala in Kurunegala district. So still if I go to my village, there will be fellows who will say, "Ha, machan dan." There are fellows like that. I still associate them. Right? If you go to my university, I did medicine. I stopped practicing medicine in 2005. But if you name any doctor in this country, I can still call them and connect with them. Right? So I still keep that network. I worked in the IT field. Now I'm heading the Federation of Information Technology Industry. So I have IT friends. I have doctor friends. I have village friends. I have college friends. So many. So you need those people at some point, someday, for you to, get some support, get some help, and conquer the world. So therefore, build strong relationship with good integrity. Last but not the least, it is also important that you need to have discipline and consistency in execution. A lot of people have ideas. Today, ideas are of no value. Execution is what matters. How fast can you execute? Can you do what you're supposed to do tomorrow? Can you do it today? If you can do it yesterday, that should have been better. But if you can do at least what is to be done tomorrow, most people keep on postponing. Right? If you see hundreds of people, 99 of them will be postponing things. But if you can do what you're supposed to do tomorrow, what you're supposed to do tomorrow, if you can do it today and be a good executor, definitely you can have very good results. I've been a very good executor also because I worked in an intensive care unit in a hospital. So, when you are working in an intensive care unit hospital, it's patients what you are getting are critically ill, right? They are between life and death, right? So you probably will have only few minutes to make the right decision. Sometimes when you try to call your senior consultant, their phone is switched off. Doesn't work. Maybe no coverage, or maybe they have purposefully switched off the phone. So you have to still make the decision and take quick action. So my business decisions are also just like that. I take it in medicine. You say it's golden 1 hour is very, very important when you are having a trauma or critically ill situation. So I have golden 1 hour in business decision making also. So that is why some of my decisions are very, very fast. So be a great executor, executing a few of them, and see whether it's going to be successful or not. It doesn't matter. All ideas are not going to become successful executions. Some of them will fail. But failure, as Professor Viranja also mentioned, failure is actually opportunity for you to learn. So those are 3 things what I want to say. I know all of you have a very good potential. You have got world-class qualification. Now you are good to go to the society and practice these things. So finally, I would like to say, just to summarize what I said, learn constantly, adapt well, build your trust and relationship, and execute consistently. You can be great winners. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dian Rajapaksa, for always giving the graduates a thought-provoking address. Thank you once again. And now, we'd like to invite Professor Viranja Karnarat, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, to formally declare the graduation ceremony open.
I declare the graduation of ESOFT open.
Everybody, a round of applause. Let's hear it. And we begin with the conferring of degrees from the Kingston University Computing Top-Up and the conferring of award BSc Honours Computer Science and Software Engineering, awarded by the Vice Chancellor ESOFT Uni, Professor Viranja Karnaratne, accompanied by Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development, and the Dean Faculty of Computing, ESOFT Uni, Dr. Tilak Chaminda. Everybody, put your hands together and give our presentation party a round of applause.
We begin with Bachelor of Science, Honours in Computer Science and Software Engineering, Colombo Branch, obtaining first class, AWRRR Abhiratna. Imtiaz Ahmed Tausif Ahmed. Mohammad Rizvi Aslaf Ahmed. Dinesh Kevin Algama. Pinteruralage Don Suneru Tinit Bimsera Amaraguru. Nethmi Amasha. Sudeepa Dhananjana Agulugaha. Muhammad Amid Fatima Anika. Kantasami Anita. Demingo Vaduge Tivanka Ashwin. Muhammad Najmuddin Muhammad Aslam. Fatima Azana. Ukwata Puhaminage Udara Neminda Chandravansa. Gayashan Pasindukure. Michelle Amodini Das. Gannar Devage Diluka Prabhat Devapriya. Ganidu Jasankar Dias. Tilini Dilhara. Anandaraja Dishan. Benaragama Vidanalage Dona Tarushi Nabanjali Disanayaka. Satyanandadevar Diveshkar. Sandev Hirumadulava. Umair Faisal. Ashen Jason Fernando. Manish Vishwajit Anton Fernando. Devaratna Tantrige Sandevuni Tatsari Gunawarna Fernando. Ranka Disansa Belpagamage. Kavindu Hashinta. Himasha Devindi Herath. Herath Mudyansalage Suraj Angela Herath. Pramukha Herath. Tatumika Sajit Hevage. Muhudugamarachige Sahan Jayatu. Shambhavi Kajendrajit. Chandra Mohan Kavin. Chamat Kavishan. Sendil Nesen Kirdigan. Murgesh Kugan. Buddhima Chamat Kumara. Disala Metmika Kumara Singha. Lienage Anuhas Netmina Lienage. Kamal Lakshika Lauren Lakshman. Sachin Chandra Madhumarachi. Kapuge Setika Manumita. MIF Mujahida. Varuno Oshita Munasingha. Mubarak Muhammad Musli. Rahina Naushad.
Selvakumar Nagadeepa obtains a first class from the Colombo branch. Also obtaining a first class is Zubair Nufair. Alavatur Gede Jayan Mihisara Pereira. Ridmi Amindia Rashmini Pereira. Bulat Singhalage Lahiru Prasanna Pereira. Tharindu Danushara Pereira. Uduvarage Erandi Hansini Pereira. Dumindu Dilhara Senarat Pires. Samadhi Varsha Pires. Ramkumar Piyumi Prabodhani. Sayyid Ahmed Javed Rahman. Nilan Chatura Bandara Ratnagadara. Shashmita Nitranjana Ratnayaka. Muhammad Rumaiz Muhammad Rizan. Muhammadu Nazir Muhammad Sadiq. Tuan Ashnaz Sadian. John Lahiru Sundarwan. Higgoda Kankanamge Isuru Sandeepa. Utita Ansara Saputantri. Nihmat Wafia Sardine. All students who obtained the first class from the Colombo branch, Sudhuwahevage Hansi Sewandi. Muhammad Fairoz Muhammad Shahid. Pavitra Madhushani Sirivardhana. Abhishek Sivakumar. Chanuka Lakmal Somaratna. John Chamika Srimanta. Dushantan Suguma. Kavindu Kaushal Suresh. Amar Rifki Tawfiq. TBNN Virakon. Also obtaining a first class is Gamage Don Summit Malshan Vijay Sekara. And obtaining an upper second class is Ansar Muhammad Afnan Afet. Abdul Majid Muhammad Shihab Akir. Haider Ismail Muhammad Ashik. Ravusdeen Abdullah. Nishami Maheshika Artigala Aberatna. Harsha Kasun Kumar Abesingha. Let us put our hands together and give these graduates a round of applause, everybody. And thank you very much, our presentation party. And now we move on to the conferring of awards, BSc Honours Computing Science in Software Engineering, awarded by the Pro Vice Chancellor ESOFT Uni Colombo, Dr. Dilina Herath, accompanied by Ms. Yamuna Navaratna, Head of Academic Affairs and Compliance, ESU Kandy, and Mr. Majid Rahim, Head of Academic Affairs, ESOFT College of Engineering and Technology. Everybody, let's put our hands together and give them a round of applause. Yet with the Colombo branch and obtaining upper second class, Abdul Rahim Arhab Ahmed. Muhammad Ashraf Muhammad Aman. Sisindu Navindra Amarasekara. Dulini Ayodhya Amar Singha. Muhammad Ilsham Anaz. Muhammad Jasim Abdul Basit. Manandua Acharigi Vatsala Madhavi Chandrasiri. Jayakodigi Bimali Darshika. Bimaya Yehangi Iriavala. Ashab Ali Faruhan. Patabandige Chamod Pio Sankalpa Fernando.
Varnakula Surya Sarindu Sayuranga Fernando. Chamudita Nimsir Gamage. Bamunuarachige Gavidya Dilmini Ganganada. Dilan Madhusanka Gunawardana. Ansala Niraminda Abe Singha Gunawardana. Kandage Hiruni Hansika. Mohammed Hamsawa Mohammed Hashif. Muhammad Fairoz, Muhammad Ijlal. Muhammad Shahir, Muhammad Infas. Bishrul Hati Irfan. Jayasuriya Pavani Sehara Dulshani Jayasuriya. Kamaleshwaran Loshan Kavin. Opatakan Kanamge Bulan Kavsilu. Ganegoda Singage Milan Lakshita. Madhubani Nisansala. Mohammad Zahra Niaz. Kavindu Gimhana Patirana. Alutge Anushka Dilhan Pereira. Natpandurage Ranushka Umila Pereira. Masiyage Buddhi Isru Kumara Pereira. Muhammad Mubarak Fatima Rahila. Muhammad Nadeem Abdul Rahman. Kumar Singha Vislas Sanyat Rajakaruna. Andarage Don Janit Rajindra. Jehan Gershon Ratna Kumar. Muhammad Rafiq Muhammad Salman. Pulvata Kurlalage Pabasara Sandipani. Dulara Lakshan Sediviratna. Sonali Avishka Sirivardhana. Sitarka Sivasankar. Jagada Katria Rachike Menit Sisara Somratna. Viduranga Soisa. Paligedra Chamat Gitanjana Subasena. Sandeep Dilshan Talagala. Devmini Divyanjali Tennakon. Nirmala Vishwajit. Amna Ahmad Yakin. Vikramasinghe Rachige Yashin. Amir Zinoon. Mohammad Rizmi Mohammad Zumri. Muhammad Jabir Abdullah, lower second class. Muhammad Ramzeen Muhammad Sabit Abu Bakr. Muhammad Rafi Muhammad Afif. Musa Lebbe Mujahid Ahmed. Muhammad Niyaz Sajjad Ahmed. Padukkage Don Isuru Prabodh Apuhami. Anwar Muhammad Asad. Atapattu Mudian Salage Pavit Bimsara Atapattu. Ravindu Chaturanga. Jahing Nimmi Deshapriya. KL Savira Asit Ekanaika. Karunanayakage Numindu Eranga. Fatima Shahla Fainaz. MHAPL Gunawardana. Devamuni Adhikaramge Sachindu Jaishan. Jawahar Jagadandan. MSM Kaif. J.A. Shashin Kaushika. Balakrishnan Lakdishwaran. Gihan Nayanajit. Shakti Sampad Niun Heller. Amir Ahmad Nusaif. Gekienage Don Patum Oshada. Rajendram Padmakant. Sivasekaram Pirukishakan. Mahindraj Priyantan. Kaumadi Paboda Rashmini. Mohammad Rafiq, Mohammad Rashad. Mohammad Sadiq. Bimba Sadhanika. Pusalage Jani Natisha Silva. Resha Malik Suhud.
Let's put our hands together and give all of them another round of applause. And thank you very much, our presentation party. We now move on to the conferring of degrees, the BSc Honours Computing Science in Software Engineering, BSc Honours Computing Science in Network and Network Security, awarded by the Pro-Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni Kandy, Dr. Hazel Messenger, accompanied by Mr. Prasad Piris, Chief Executive Officer, ESOFT College of Engineering and Technology, and Mr. S.C.J. Bandara, Senior Program Manager, Lecturer, IT, ESU Kandy. Everybody, put your hands together and give our presentation party a round of applause.
Also obtaining lower second class, Colombo branch, Hariharan Vijayasekaran. Mutukuda Vijayasuriya Rachilage, Dinindu Netmina Vijayasuriya. Sandhani Situmini Vimalavira. Obtaining pass, Gineth Taraka de Silva. Karandini Devage, Eksan Omid Karandinia. Mohammed Ramzeen, Mohammed Khalid. Nipun Lakshan Ranasinghe Pereira. Palpalage Savindu Prabhashana. Muhammad Ilyas Sahara. Galapatige Nethmi Navodya de Silva. Ishara Kaushalya Vikramasinghe. Moving on to the Kandy branch, first class, Ahmed Asrik Mohammed Atif. Moidin Kiza Fatima Fra. Mohammed Fazi Muad Ahmed. Ahmed Rashid Mohammed Akil. Ennak Mudyansanage Induvara Supipi Bandara. Rajapakshage Chandula Ruwanjiva Dayananda. Rashidu Milan Dharmasiri. Hirun Shanuka Lokuge. Muhammad Rizwan Muhammad Ijlan. Balagedra Isru Dilshan Kumara Jayasundara. Johan Kavishka. Fatima Rana Mahruf. Muhammad Ramzan Ahmed Razim. Badrul Zaman Fatima Shifani. Fatima Ayanaz Wazir.
And obtaining a first class from Candy Sesuri Madhushan Vijayaratna. And an upper second class, Amarugama Ranasing Mudyansilage Subni Lakshika Amarugama. These are all students who have obtained an upper second class. Chambika Dilisara Chandraratna. Guruge Shinal Malisha Fernando. Abza Ishaq. PDD Jatissa. Jacob Brian Mitchell. Mohammadu Rifkan Mohammadu Rizni. Sarachandrage John Amali Sarachandra. Tennakon Mudyansilage Kusal Chaturanga Tennakon. Edri Singhage Shahan Vasala. Abdul Jabbar Abdul Rahman. Sitra Sangit Disanayaka. Binali Kavindya Gunaratna. Lakshani Chamudika Kumari. Mohammad Mohideen Abdul Malik. Damindo Malinda Manikpura. Vihanga Mutumal Prematilaka. Sachita Vijay Surya. These are all students who obtained a lower second class. And next, those who obtained a pass. Abhay Singh Rajapaksa Mudyansalage Kalana Chatumal Abhay Singh. Duvindra Bodharagama. And Sitra Sangit Madhavata. And now we're moving on to the BSc Honours Computing Science in Network and Network Security, obtaining a first class from the Colombo branch, Ranasinghe Arachilage Suvin Diruk. These are all students who are obtaining a first class. You as well. Vanigasinghe Arachilage Kasuni Durangi. Gal lage Janit Damayanto gal lage. Patiranage Prashant Lahiru Madhushankar. John Arit Batisa Nagasena. Abekunge Dasun Nanashan. Robinson Jude Nixon. Patmendra. D.A.T. Vishwara. Vithanage Sajit Vithanage also obtains the first class. And obtaining in upper second class, Muhammad Nalim Muhammad Afir. They go together Christy Nuwan Amarasiri. Kirul Prabhashwara Chandrasekhara. Galkandage Buddhi Chaturanga. Shan Ramisha Fernando. Mahesh Prashant Javikrama. Kurba Arachige John Johan Kanishka Kurupu. Nipuna Shanika Lianagadara. Madhyamage John Isuru Kavinda Madhyamage. Lianage Sachit Mihran Pereira. Meepe Sirivardhanage Devindi Mandukini Sirivardhana.
Punsir Chatamal Talagara. Ravindu Mayuranga Veera Singha. Madhushka Madhuranga Vijay Vikrama. Obtaining lower second class. SMW Abe Gunawantana. Kalatara Kuralage Sean Cleo Brito Atikaram. Mohammed Akil. Benedict John Clinton. Lesham Devendran. Muhammad Tawfiq Muhammad Faiz. Shadi Lakmi Harry. Muttaya Rajesh Khanna. Marasingage Nadisha Darshana Marasingha. Ridyagamage Nipun Isuru Satkumara. Godage Situm Manodara Vikramasingha.
Let's put our hands together and give all of them another round of applause. Congratulations. And thank you very much, our presentation party. And now we're moving on to conferring of degrees for the Bachelor of Science Honors, Computing Science in Network and Network Security. Also BSc Honors, Computing Science in Web and Mobile Application Development, and BSc Honors in Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics. Awarded by the Director of Strategic Partnering and Development and Professor of Civil Engineering, Professor Mukesh Limbachia, accompanied by Dr. Tilak Shaminder, Dean, Faculty of Computing, ESOFT Uni, and Mr. Tanuja Sandharwan, Deputy Head of Academic Affairs, Gampaha Branch. Everybody put your hands together and give our presentation party a round of applause.
From the Colombo branch, obtaining a pass, Baladhara Rachige Sastri Kumara. Julius Anthony Levinton. Mahavattage Ayesha Madhumali Padmakumara. Induvarage Pushpakumara Premratna. Ishan Nadika Vijay Surya. Moving on to the Gampaha branch, obtaining first class, Varnakura Surya Lage Chamat Alokha. Lukumar Surya ke Don Setija Shehar Dilshan Pala Surya. Dandenia Gamage Supuna Ravinda Gamage. Mohammed Ramzeen Mohammed Rishad. Obtaining second upper class, Mudyansalage Shavinda Maivan Adhikari. Sandhun Gamanu Kannangara. Uttara Desarni Lukuvalla. Sampath Shashanka Madhubashana. Sammanika Vindya Net Sarani. Kurvitara Chige Krishan Randeep. Obtaining second class lower, Isiru Udan Chandrasiri. Buddhika Bandara Gane Gedra. Dilinaha Saranga Godavatta. Lakita Shehan Navaratna. Demita Chalakya Senaratna. Mimala Rachige Shashin Shehara. Obtaining a pass, Tisira Devinda Disanayaka. Shemil Tushan Fernando. Gihan Kavinda Hetiarachi. Gamaralage Ravindur Shanilka Karuna Ratna. Samana Singarachilage Tushan Taraka. Pasan Gimhana Virakon. Moving on to Bachelor of Science, Honours in Computer Science in Web and Mobile App Development. Colombo branch obtaining first class. Mark of Italianage Sumudu Chamikara. Sandara Deumini. Clintinos. WMCY Fernando. Minura Batisha Pereira. Mabagadage Himesh Tarusha Pereira. Ranasingha Rachilage Madara Nirmani Pereira. Barnukula Patabandige Leons Shane Pereira. Chamod Pratibanu Ranasingha. Malaka Maduranga Ratavitana. Patige Don Shama Nabishka Shamil. Tanushika Surya Kumar. Sivyogaraja Tanusha. Obtaining upper second class. BH Khalid Ahmad. Ranati Gayatmi Karya Peruma. Sahan Chamod Prabodhana. Obtaining lower second class. YS Sudeshika. Obtaining a pass. And the Marakala Ramesh Kaushika de Silva. We now move on to Bachelor of Science, Honours in Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics. Colombo branch obtaining a first class. Alavata Kankana Malage Banuka Buddhimal Alavata. Methusha Amar Singha. NB Lakmal Dayananda. Sachini Tarushika Fernando. Shankar Niranjana Bandara Galapatavala. Mahapuge Don Madhushan Gunaratna. Lobita Harishchandra. Tharushi Harishchandra. Mohammad Latif Huzaifa. Pattinige Tarindu Kushan Indura. Lahiru Jayakodi. Muhammad Tahir Muhammad Nasik. L.A.K. Nishanta. MNHF Nuzra. K.M. Jaishan Pereira. Vadu Patirage Tisra Sandeep Pereira. Sivachandra Sekra Raja Kevin Gimzer Priestley. Nilush Chamika Silva. Supur I.L. Muhammad Tafis. Muhammad Mansoor Mushrif Ahmad. Ravija Geethika Amar Singha. Pasindu Dilshan Verugodarachi. Shanmuganathan Arul Prasant. Herat Mudyansalage Tejit Satpur Bandara. Chenit Kitnuka Devanarayana. Mailwagana Pillai Dilrukshan. Vishwa Apurva Fernando. Ginisiluge Geshan Malinda Gamage. Bhagya Bimsara Gunasekara. Abdullah Abdul Hamid.
Let's put our hands together and give all of them another round of applause. And thank you very much, our presentation party. We now move on to the conferring of degrees, BSc Honours in Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics, BSc Honours in Multimedia Technology, awarded by Dr. Pushpa Kumarapperi, the Associate Professor and the School Director of Learning and Teaching, accompanied by the Dean Postgraduate Studies and Research, ESOFT Uni, Dr. Udaya Vijayanaka, and Ms. Nalini Basnaika, Center Manager, Head of Academic Affairs. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause.
Obtaining upper second class, Colombo branch. Himanadi Herat. Herot. Nishita Dilara Christopher Pires. Ravindu Akila Ram Shahana Sabir. Sahan Sankalpa. Naik Tennakon Mudyan Salage Tumula Danuje Tennakon. Vijay Singha ge Tivanka Dilshan Vijay Singha. Mohammad Shefardin Mohammad Zahir. Mohammad Rizvi Fatima Zahra. Obtaining lower second class. Muhandiram Gemeshi Nirodhani Alvis. Mohammad Hilmi Arkam. Telaka. Minoran Naveen Edrimana. Karaogadage Don Vikum Irosh. Tuan Ramlan Tariq Jalal. HDK Kirti. Malika Rachilage Nirosh Madhwanta. Aisha Nazir. Satru Singha Rachige Lakmar Pereira. Jan Kumari Riddhi Mahalyada. Ditsura Chamadit Samratunga. SMMI Shalini. And obtaining a pass, Muhammad Mahajdin. Shakil Mushtaq. Moving on to the Candy Branch first class, Dasanayaka Mudyan Salage Sisara Dasanayaka. Muhandiram Nalalage Tatsarni Darshika Bandara Daswata. Obtaining upper second class, Virasha Abe Singha. Zainab Afshana Dilshad. DM Lochna Tivanka Disanaika. Mohammad Farooq Mohammad Faishan. WMCPD Jayatilaka. Varsha Hansa Kumari Wagampaya. DWMAK Vijay Pala. Obtain HD Vishwa Viranga Hataru Singha. Jayavira Mudyansalage Sachinta Yomal Jayavira. Vasala Mudyansalage Tilini Malika. Ravindranathan Niroshan. Disanaka Mudyansalage Malinda Priyajanaka Premaratna. Abdul Faiz Mahmud Zama. Vishwabandana Vijay Surya. Ruvini Yasodhara. Moving on to pass, obtaining a pass, AAM Bilal. Ekanaika Mudyansalage, passing the Sahan Bandara Ekanaika. Tilan Madhushankar Jayasingha. Polvattagalapatige Shakti Vishwanath De Silva. Kavindya Kumudumali De Silva Virakuri. We now move on to Bachelor of Science Honours in Multimedia Technology from the Colombo branch, obtaining first class, Mohammad Azwar Mohammad Ashik. Diniru Ritnuka Balasurya. Hiruni Bashini Shanuka Prashan Gunasekara. Sankha Chandrabanu Gunavardhana. Abdurrahman Ahmad Itisham. Gedon Gaishan Kavinda. Priyanka Keshavan. Devage Nohut. Rukshani Christina Pereira. Pallikaravitanage Ravindu Prasad. Rajapaksha Minimutu Patiranahalage Shashini Rangika Rajapaksha. M.A. Chamod Jehan Akalanka de Silva. Amila Dinushan de Silva. Roshan Veerasinghe. Obtaining upper second class, Atira Fiaz. Moving on to the Kandy branch, obtaining first class. Deomini Kaushania Bhavata. Hiran Dilipa de Silva. Dilipa de Silva. Naresh Kumar Jagannathan. Karna Singha Gedara, Varuna Upashanta Karna Singha. Udita Bandara Kula Singha. Madhusanka Tharaka Pereira. Vijay Sundara Mudyansalage Supun Hasaranga Bandara Vijay Sundara. Obtaining upper second class, Tilina Ruwanta Galapatige. Mubashir Nijam. Danidu Shashadra Patirana.
And thank you very much, our presentation party. And now to address you. And thank you very much, our presentation party. And now to address you all is the Kingston University representative, Director Strategic Partnering and Development and Professor of Civil Engineering, a strategic thinker able to see the bigger picture and is deeply passionate about higher education, skills development and professional training that make a measurable difference to society, industry and he is a professor of civil engineering at Kingston University and has had an extensive career in higher education. He is an internationally recognized authority for his research and development activities in the sustainable built environment and construction technology fields.
His expertise spans strategic planning, leadership, and change management within complex multidisciplinary settings, complemented by a proven record of establishing impactful national and international partnerships. In recognition of his global research influence, he has been listed for 4 consecutive years, that's from 2021 to 2024, in Stanford University's World's Top 2% Scientists. His recent projects increasingly address the climate crisis, reflecting his commitment to sustainability and future-focused innovation for the built environment. I would now like to invite Kingston University representative, Professor Mukesh Limbashia, Director, Strategic Partnering and Development and Professor of Civil Engineering, to address the gathering.
Distinguished guests, Chairman, Group Managing Director of ESOFT Group of Companies, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellors, Faculty Deans, COO, CEO, Executive Director for Partnership, and my academic colleagues at ESOFT. Families, friends, and most importantly, our graduates. Good evening. What a delight it is for me to stand here today. I see proud parents, delighted and slightly emotional academics, and of course, smartly dressed graduates who are probably just relieved with the fact that sometimes they may have thought this day will never come. Not only that, probably they are relieved to not to hear the phrase submission deadline again. Graduates, today is your day. This is a significant milestone. Graduation is not only about the certificates and gowns. It is about the motivation, drive, and self-belief. Today you are here because of your hard work, sacrifice, and through that you have demonstrated your strength of character. But no one succeeds alone. Behind each of you, there is a network of family, friends, academics, counselors, mentors, who supported you throughout it all. Let's take a moment to applaud them because their support has contributed significantly to your success. So please join me in a standard way to thank all the contribution they have made. Today also symbolizes the strength of the Kingston University and ESOFT partnership. When we started journey back in 2013, our goal was ambitious: to give talented Sri Lankan students access to world-class UK education that is affordable and can be studied while working without losing a home comfort. Fast forward today, we offer a suite of foundation year, undergraduate, and postgraduate programs, and most recently, offering a PhD opportunities at ESU and ESOFT campuses in Colombo, Gampaha, Kandy, Kurunanga, Jaffna, and Engineering College at Katabudu. This year, we have reintroduced full 3 years undergraduate programs in IT and engineering and further expanded their delivery in new sites across the ESOFT branch network. Over 3,500 graduates have already walked onto this stage before you, many of whom are now academic leaders, entrepreneurs, well-known researchers, and inventors. You are joining that group of people to make a difference in Sri Lanka and beyond. As you step into the future, let me share the best advice I can offer any new graduate. Focus on developing your skills and build your networks. Why? Because working subject knowledge and technical skills will get you through the door. But it is your problem-solving skills, your professional attitude, your empathy and adaptability, and your network that will carry you forward. So in essence, having the right skills, underpinning knowledge, it opens the door, but the right people generate the momentum. And combination of these two, you don't just secure a job, you build your career. Remember, individuals who are hiring you often thinks, could I work with this person every day? Could I take him or her to a business meetings or networking events? Therefore, your ability to connect, collaborate, and learn will be just as important as your degree. So invest in yourself, keep learning, and continue building those professional relationships, because your networks becomes your voice when you are not present. Of course, life will be continued to present and throw challenges to you. The only difference from now on, there will be no ESOFT academic staff, mentor to assist or guide you. You will not always have a assistance from the people who have helped you throughout your learning journey, but you have the core knowledge, resilience, and basic skills to face any challenges that come on your way, whether it's in Colombo, Kandy, London, or anywhere across the globe. Because we are confident the degree that you have secured, it will provide you to tackle any such challenges. However, remember, stay positive, believe in yourself, and never underestimate your own ability to make difference. You are fantastic, you are the future, and be proud, because both Kingston University, ESU, and ESOFT are proud of you. So graduates, crossing this stage today is a celebration of your achievements. Embrace the present and look confidently to the future. And we look forward to witnessing the impact you will be having in the world. So on behalf of Kingston University, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to everyone. Go out there, change the world, and don't forget to share your success stories with us. Thank you, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your sincere wishes and words of encouragement. We're now moving on to the conferring of special awards, conferring of the high achievers of the program branch-wise, special awards, top performers of the program branch-wise, and the most outstanding performer of the program overall. We'd like to invite our presentation party, our chief guest, Senior Professor Chandana Uduvatta, former Vice Chancellor, Sabaragama University, and former Vice Chairman, UGC, and Senior Professor, Dr. Diane Rajapaksa, Chairman and Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, Professor Viranja Karuna Ratna, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, Professor Mukesh Limbacha, Director, Strategic Partnering and Development, and Professor of Civil Engineering, and Mr. Amila Bandar, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development. Everybody, put your hands together and give the presentation party a round of applause.
We now move on to High Achiever of the Program, branch-wise. Starting off, Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing Science in Software Engineering from the Colombo branch, cohort 2024 September. Ukwata Puhamilage Udara Neminder Chandravansa.
moving on to the top performer of the program branch-wise, BSc Honours Computing Science in Software Engineering, Colombo, 2024 January cohort is Domindo Delhara Senarat Pires.
Branch 2024 January cohort, Fatima Ayanaz Wazir.
Also from the Kandy branch, 2024 September cohort is Rajapaksa Chandula Ruanjiva Dayananda.
From the Colombo branch, 2024 September cohort, Dushyantan Suguma.
And moving on to BSc Honours Computing Science in Network and Network Security from the Colombo branch 2024 January cohort is Vithanage Sajit Vithanage.
September 2024 cohort, Dandiniya Gamage Supun Aravinda Gamage.
And from the Colombo branch, 2024 September cohort is Ranasingha Arachilage Suvin Dilruk. And BSc Honours in Cyber Security and Digital Forensics, Colombo branch 2024 January cohort, it's Supun Lakshita Somaratna.
And from the Kandy for January cohort, Dinan Jatyana Desaisa is not present. September 2024 cohort, Tatsarani Darshika Bandara Daswata.
And from the Colombo branch 2024 September cohort is Mohammed Latif Huzaifa.
Moving on to Bachelor of Science Honours in Multimedia Technology from the Colombo branch 2024 September cohort, Rajapaksha Minimuthu Shashini Rangika Rajapaksha. We now move on to the most outstanding performer of the program overall. With Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Science and Software Engineering, the most outstanding performer of the program overall, Colombo Branch 2024 January cohort, Subir Nufair.
Continuing with the most outstanding performer of the program. Overall, from the Colombo branch, 2024 September cohort is Kapuge Sedika Manumita.
Moving on to Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Science in Network and Network Security from the Colombo branch 2024 January cohort. Gallage Janit Damayanti Gallage.
Also from the Colombo branch 2024 September cohort is Abekunge Dasun Nairashan.
We now move on to Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Science in Web and Mobile Application Development from the Colombo branch cohort 2024 September, Tanushika Surya Kumar.
January cohort is Methusa Amarasinghe.
Also from the Colombo branch 2024 September cohort, Abdul Nasser Mujibur Rahman.
And BSc Honours in Multimedia Technology from the Colombo branch, January cohort is Chamod Shehan Akalanka de Silva.
Also from the Colombo branch 2024 September cohort, Abdul Rahman Ahmed Ittisham.
Let's put our hands together for the top performers and the most outstanding. Everybody put your hands together and give them a well-deserved round of applause. Our heartiest congratulations. And thank you very much, our presentation party.
And now I would like to invite top performer of the program, Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Science in Network and Network Security branch-wise from the Gampaha branch, Dandeniya Gamage Supun Aravinda Gamage, to share a few words of gratitude.
Good afternoon. Honorable Chief Guests, distinguished guests, respected faculty, proud parents, and my dear fellow graduates. It is a privilege to stand before you on this special day and deliver the word of thanks on behalf of the graduates of ESOFT and Kingston University. First and foremost, we express our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Chandana Udavatta, for gracing the ceremony with your presence and sharing your inspiring thoughts with us. Your words will continue to guide us as we step into the next chapter of our lives. We also extend our sincere thanks to our distinguished guest, Dr. Dayan Rajapaksha, Professor Veranja Karnaratna, and Professor Mukesh Limbachia, deans and faculty heads, esteemed invitees, for being with us this afternoon. Your presence brings great honor to this celebration. To ESOFT and Kingston University, we are truly grateful for giving us the opportunity, knowledge, and platform to achieve this milestone. We are proud to be associated with your academic excellence and global recognition. and the values we have gained will remain with us for life. To our lecturers, academic staff, and mentors, thank you for your dedication, patience, and guidance. You have shaped us not only as graduates, but as individuals ready to face the future. To our parents and families, we owe you our deepest appreciation for your love, sacrifices, and constant encouragement. This success belongs to you as much as it belongs to us. A special note of thanks goes to organizing committee and everyone working behind the scenes for making this afternoon's event so well organized and memorable. Finally, to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Today is a celebration of our hard work, determination, and shared journey. Let us carry forward the lessons and values we have learned here, always honoring the name of ESOFT and Kingston University. On behalf of all graduates, I once again extend our deepest gratitude to everyone who has made this day possible. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Supun. And now we move on to another special moment. This is where we present a token of appreciation to our chief guest, our way of saying a big thank you. I would like to invite Dr. Diane Rajapaksa, Chairman, Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, Professor Viranja Karnaratha, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, and Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development, for the presentation of the token of appreciation to our chief guest, Senior Professor Chandana Udavata. Thank you very much, Senior Professor, for your presence here today as our chief guest.
Thank you very much once again. And I would now like to invite Professor Viranja Karnaratna, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, to declare the graduation ceremony closed.
I declare the ESOFT Uni graduation ceremony closed.
Thank you very much. And I would now like to request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka, Namo Namo
Thank you very much, and I'd like to request everyone to please remain until the academic procession leaves the hall.